Uh, this is Boise, Idaho, everybody. Like I said, I'm gonna be leaving pretty soon. I think I'll stay a couple more days just to shower and save some money, and I need to get some money. Um, so I was out here in Boise, Idaho, broke down in my vehicle, and you got the little out here in Boise, Idaho. There's a lot of little race car people, so everybody thinks they're a race car driver. And everybody's trying to be cool race car, Fast and Furious people. So you got your race car. Well, not everybody, but you know what I mean, like generalization. You got your little race car drivers. You hear the engines everywhere, vroom, 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 vroom. And that's people trying to be cool and shit. Um, so I had a little issue with them. People would go vroom, vroom. People just can't mind their own business, you know. Like one lady, she came by and she goes, I hate to tell you this, or I hate to say this, but where's those dogs' water? And I go, oh, they got water, they got food. And I said, they got more than I got. And I said, if you feel so interested, you could go give them water. And she's like, oh, I don't have no water. I was just asking. I'm like, so you're just going around harassing people? And she's like, oh, okay. And takes off. Another guy, he comes up. So basically, the statistics out here in Boise, Idaho, is about, I had how many people come up to me? 1, 2, 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9, 10. 10 people come up to me and say something to me. One of them was a cop. Cop pulls up, he goes, he said, hey, how's it going? He said, oh shit, the fuel pump is in the gas tank, right? I say, yeah. He goes, oh man. I say, I know, people probably getting tired of me being here. He said, man, fuck those people, that shit's hard. I was like, man, that's cool as fuck. So, you know, not all cops are bad, you know. The ones that harass people and do shit to people, they're bad, but you know, not all people are bad. My ratio out here is in Boise, Idaho, is not as bad as some of the places I've seen. In California, it's like 1 to every 10 people is bad people, or 1 to every 10 people is good people. I'm sorry. Out here in Boise, Idaho, though, it's one. No, not one. I'm sorry. It's there was 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, no, I take that back. I ran into 15 people, and there was 5 people that were good people and actually wanted to help and stuff. I had 2 old ladies, not old ladies, I'm sorry, I apologize. Well, I'm not sorry, but I apologize. So I had 2 ladies pull up when I first got here, and pulls up on the side, says, oh yeah, so I see that you're homeless. And I'm like, yeah, I choose to be that way by choice. And she's like, oh well, you need help with anything? I'm like, nah, I got everything. I don't even worry about me, I got it. She's like, oh, okay, what about your dogs? Your dogs need water and need food? Well, that's the first thing they started with, actually, is, do your dogs need anything? And then they asked me if I need anything. That's how it always goes. They worry about the dogs more than the human. That's just reality. But so I'm like, nah, dogs are cool. Dogs are better than me. She goes, oh, okay. Well, you need anything? I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I said, I take care of myself. If I need something, I'm not scared to work. And she's like, oh, okay. She's like, well, are you scared to take money? And I said, nah, I'm not scared to take money. Of course not. Why would I be scared to take money? She's like, oh, okay, here. She gives me $20. Next lady pulls up. She goes, I seen you walking with your dogs. And she's like, it looks like you got it hard. And I'm like, not that hard, as hard as I want to have it. And she started laughing, and she's like, oh, okay, so you choose to do this? And I said, yeah, I choose to do this. I got a home in Oregon. I said, I could go back anytime I want. And I said, I got a couple of different homes I could go to anytime I want. I said, I choose to be out here wandering, roaming around. And she's like, oh. And she's like, well, you need help with anything? I said, nah, not really. I said, I pretty much take care of everything myself. I don't really like taking stuff from people. She goes, oh, well, here's $20. You don't mind that, right? I said, hell no, I don't mind $20. She gave me $20 too. That's $40. So I would have to say that 5 people out of 15 people was good people. That's the Boise, Idaho statistics for me. Because 15 people came up to me and said something. 5 of them said something positive. Other than that, I had one lady, I had one lady, she came up and she's like, she's harassing me about the dogs. Another lady, she comes up and she's like, oh yeah, you shouldn't be here just hanging out like that. And she's like, if you're homeless, maybe there's homeless shelters and stuff. I'm like, man, mind your business. And she's like, how dare you? And I'm gonna go take off. And then so the Planet Fitness people right here, they were fucking awesome. You know, they came out, made sure everything was all right. Told me, hey, you got your card, right? Your Planet Fitness card. He's like, man, you could go in there and take showers. Make sure you go in there and take showers when you're fixing your vehicle. Make sure. He's like, damn, I see you out here busting your ass, man. He's like, you were out here in the hot ass sun, laying on that hot ass asphalt, busting your ass trying to get your vehicle working to get off the property. He's like, man. He's like, that's what the American dream's about, is working hard and trying to get your money and trying to get things going. He's like, shit, if you need a shower, you got your car, go in there and take a shower. Like, cool, man. So the Planet Fitness people was cool. Dutch Brothers, you know, they got that fake ass smile like, hi, are you buying something? No? Okay, get the fuck out of here. Okay. And one day my coffee was like some odd cents, and then it was like some odd more cents, and I was like, what the fuck, how did that happen? But I didn't argue with them, you know what I mean? It is what it is. And then so of course my bestie, my best friend Kimberly, she's worried about me, and she's like hitting me up asking me like, oh, you sure you don't want to come back? And like, oh, you know, I don't mind you here, like your family, you know. And I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking stretch my wings and fly like a motherfucking angel, you know what I mean? So overall, Boise, Idaho was cool. The only thing I didn't like is the race car drivers, because the little race car drivers, they're trying to be cool so bad that if they're seen associating with a homeless person or someone they think is homeless, or if they are being nice to somebody that they're not actually getting pussy from or something from, man, they're gonna look stupid. Supposedly, that's how they feel, I think. So that's just how I see it. You know what I mean? That's what I seen from them. Other than that, I mean, like I said, 5 people out of 15. So that's the statistics for Boise, Idaho, and we'll be leaving pretty soon here. Supposedly, the property manager told some fat white guy to come up and tell me that I gotta go. So I'm gonna be out my way pretty soon here. He was nice about it though. He was kind of like, I know, I'm pretty sure that property manager didn't send them over here, because property managers come over their damn self. They don't send some random ass car club guy. So I'm pretty sure that guy was bullshitting. He made that shit up like, oh, your property manager says he wants you out of here. Da-da-da-da. Right. Told him, like I said, dude, I'm trying. I will be out of here. Like, man, I will be out of here. Don't worry. I'm almost done. He's like, yeah, I figured you were almost done. Like, man, I'm almost done. I'll be out of here. I don't want to be here, dude. Like, oh, okay. That's all that was.